Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope everybody had a great Toodle Tuesday. And I just want to give a toodle to all of my kiddos in my class and some of my kiddos in Mrs. LaFrance's class who I know have been watching the videos and doing all the work. You guys are awesome. And my friend Mrs. LaFrance for sharing all of my videos. And I want to give a toodle to my other friend, Miss Keegan, because we've all been working together to try to plan a nice end of year celebration in some capacity for you guys, and we're really kind of coming together as a team and helping each other out and sharing ideas. And despite the fact that we can't be at the building together, for me it's really been, you know, a really awesome team building experience. So I always share my videos with Mrs. LaFrance, so if you're watching this, thank you, and toodles to you and toodles to Miss Keegan. Kindergarten rocks. It's just the best team ever. I might be a little biased, but anyway. Today we are going to do Unit 8, Lesson 11, okay? So, if you're with me, I want to just go over real quick the sounds for some of these letters, because we're going to write some words today, and you have to know your letter sounds in order to know what they say. Okay, so remember this one, which is I, says it. You're going to take your pinky and you're going to point it, or you're going to take your pointer finger, you're going to point it right in the middle of your bottom lip, and you're going to go it. It. Do it with me. It. It. I should be able to see all of your teeth. When you make a vowel sound, A, E, I, O, or U, your mouth gets really big and really wide open. And I can see all of your teeth, and I can see the way back of your tongue, and I can see your uvula, which is that hanging down thingy in the back of your throat. If you are going, that's not right. You really need to bring your cheeks back here and say, okay? Bunch up those cheeks. So the next sound is for E, and it's ah. Drop your jaw, ah. Do it with me, ah. Ah, ah, and you kind of put your hand behind your ear. Ah, see how my mouth is really wide open? Ah, like elephant. Okay. And the next one is A, and A says, put your hands right here on your cheeks and go ah. Kind of smile, ah, ah. But you can't say it without smiling. Ah, just doing a refresher for what those sounds sound like. And the next one is O, and it says ah. You really drop that jaw. If you put your hand down here, you should be able to hit your hand with your jaw. Ah, okay? And the symbol for that is ah, kind of like when you drink chocolate milk and it gets all over the top of your mouth and all over the bottom of your mouth. Ah, okay? When I drink chocolate milk, it kind of gets everywhere. Or like a milkshake, you have a mustache and you have one down here. Ah, okay? Remember those sounds. Today, you're going to need a piece of paper and a pencil, and you're going to need your workbook because we're going to do 11.1. So, to start out today, I'm going to write a word, okay? I want you to change the word that I write, okay? And I'm going to tell you what to change it to. So the first word you're going to write, when you do these, it should look something like this. Fill. So then you're going to make like a little carrot symbol like this, and you're going to write the next word. If this is fill, how would I write the word pill? If this is fill, how would I write pill? This is pill, how would I write pick? Pick. So this is going to be pick. Check your work with mine. If this is pick, how do I write sick? Well, you don't have to erase yours because you're not showing yours to anybody but me, so if I have sick, how do I make that slick? I have to add a sound. Where do I add it and what is it? If I want to make this slick, okay? So I make sick. I'm going to add a ul here. And then I want to make stuck. I hear some similar sounds in there. Looks like we're going to end up doing this first one together because I keep going. So stuck. I'm going to make stuck, stuff. And remember, that's one of those words that's kind of tricky because it has two F's. But it just, you don't say stuff, you say stuff, right? It's not stuff, and then I'm going to make stuff, if, stiff, okay? So the second set of words, I'm going to write the first one, and this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to write ah. So my first word is odd. Is it odd or is it odd? It's odd. I'm going to underline my double letter. Okay? I want to make, if this is odd, I want to make add. How do I make add? Write it down for me. Okay? I'm going to put a line here because I'm not going to write it. I want you to write it. And I want to make add at. So odd, add, at. Then I'm going to make at it. So there's my it. Odd, add, at, it. I'm going to make it ill. I'm going to make ill chill. I'm going to make chill chick. I'm going to make chick kick. Remember, yesterday we talked about different letters that make the k sound, okay? So if I'm going to write kick, do you think it starts with a C or with a K? They both say k, right? Let's think for a minute. I think kick starts with a K. So I'm going to write k. K. Okay? And in this instant, kick is K-I-C-K. Okay? So in your line of chaining, you should have odd, add, at, it, ill, chill, chick, kick. Okay? I'll do the first one and last one with you guys again, but I want you to fill in the blanks. Because if I write all these words for you, what are you really doing? All right. We're going to write this word. And I'm going to underline my double letter, okay? What word is that? Is that cell? Cell. That's the word cell. I want to make cell swell. So how would I make cell swell? I have to add a sound. If you need to chop it, chop it. So I have s-l, cell. I want to make it s-l, swell. Okay? I need to put a sound right there. What sound is it? So there's swell. Then I'm going to write well. And that has a double letter, and that has a double letter, if that's helpful at all. Okay? So we have cell. Over here we're going to have swell, and I'm just going to write the E-L-L. Over here you have well. Then you have will. Something goes here. Then you have wick, pick, puck, and puff. So those should be the endings on those words. Okay? You figure out what goes in front of those endings. Okay? I didn't review our sounds or our phrases or our tricky words, so I'm going to do that now. And then we are going to do workbook page 11.1. Okay? So, sorry for going backwards a little bit, but you guys are going to fly through these. I threw some brand new words in here. And I took out some of the super duper easy ones because you guys don't need those. You are like rock stars by now. Okay. I got 2 more here I want to take out because they're way too easy for you guys. And here we go. Okay. Okay. All right, so ready? You're going to fly through these as fast as you can. We've been doing them for a couple weeks now, so there's a tricky word. Tricky word. Sorry about that. That tricky word. There's a new one, and there's that tricky ending right there. Okay. Another tricky ending right there. Tricky ending. Words like this are why we went over those vowel sounds in the beginning. You can, if you know what this says, and you know what this says, put them together, you just read that word. That's a tricky one. All right. Did anybody get all of those, even the brand new ones? If you did, kiss your brain. If you didn't, that's okay. That's why we practice, because we're going to go through these again tomorrow, and probably the next day and the next day and the next day. So, no worries. So now you're going to need to get out 11.1 in your workbook, and you're going to need a pen or pencil, okay? Pencils are good because then you can erase if you make a mistake. So up at the top, you're going to write your name, obviously. I'm going to write Mrs. Palian. And do you notice that my name fits so nicely on that line? It's not humongous. It's not teeny tiny. It's not way over here or way over there. It doesn't go all the way across the page. It's right on the line. There's only 2 capital letters, one for Mrs. and one for Palian, okay? So your capital letter should only be at the beginning of your first name and the beginning of your last name. You should never have a capital letter in the middle of your name, okay? So I'm going to read this page to you. Actually, I'm going to read you some phrases, okay? But first I want to ask you, what is the first sound you hear in ships? It's a digraph. Yes, it's sh. So I'm going to write sh. I. P. S. Ships. Big ships is our first one. The second one is the thin man. Thin and man are written for you. You, in this line, are going to write the. And it should look like this. Your T goes from top to bottom. Your H and your E. Okay? Like I said, it fits in between the two lines. You have to take a look at that. Okay. Number 3, his red cap. How would you write red? R-E-D. Red. I'm not going to write it. I'm telling you the sounds, but I'm not going to write it. Okay? The next one is a tricky word. It's one big chimp. Do you remember how to write one? It's not written like it sounds. So it sounds like one, right? But that's not how you write it. How do you write the word one, as in the number 1? Okay. Number 5 says hug from mom. How do I write from on that line right there? These are really tough. And I know some of you can get these because you've been working so hard. Okay, this one is going to say lots of fish. You're going to write fish on those lines right there. Fish. Okay. This one says Dad was glad. You're going to write was right there. All kids run. You're going to write n, run. I'm not going to write it. That's why I said the sounds for you. Now, some of these words, you can say the sounds and know how to write them, right? But some of them you can't, like one. So, I want you guys, we did 1 and 2 together. I want you guys to finish the front and do the back and send it to me, okay? And if you have not already read On the Bus, which we read yesterday, practice that, record it, send it to me. So, for homework, you're going to do 11.1. Oh, you're going to send me your chaining. Remember those words that we wrote? Chaining. And if you have not already, this one is only if you haven't done it. You're going to send me your recording of On the Bus. And that is in your Unit 8 workbook. We read it yesterday. So if you go back to that video, it will tell you what page it's on, okay? Tomorrow, we will be doing lesson 12. We're going to be circling some sounds. And we're going to be doing some more double letter spellings. So make sure that you bring your pencil, your workbook, piece of paper, and your noggin, your brain, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.